Satnam, my name is Taylor Iwalker, and this is a video series for Poppy and Seed. Today is an introduction to Kundalini Yoga, and we're going to speak about rebirth and how Kundalini Yoga can present an opportunity for you to have a rebirth in your life. First, I'm going to talk about the technology of Kundalini Yoga, why I'm sitting here wearing white, why I'm wearing something around my head. So there's many reasons why we wear white, but today I'm going to talk about the aura. It's this subtle body that extends outside of the physical body. And when we push our aura out with the color white, we actually create a level of protection for ourselves energetically. So we're expanding this subtle body outward, and we're creating a level of protection. So anybody that comes into our field of energy is going to be uplifted and elevated. So this is one of the reasons why color is actually really important for this practice. We also wear a head covering on our head because we're moving the energy so much throughout our body that it's really good to have a protection over the crown of the head and what we call the 10th gate. So the 10th gate is where the energy can come up and out of the physical body, and oftentimes if we don't cover our heads to protect ourselves, we can get a little lightheaded, maybe get a headache depending on the person you are, and a little ungrounded. So we like to cover our heads. And Kundalini Yoga was brought to America in 1969, and it was a practice to bring to the yogis and all of the people in the revolution of human consciousness to bring a level of awareness that wasn't yet present in a yogic technology. And so this is the practice and the yoga of awareness. It has the ability to change your life in a light speed sort of way. So imagine yourself being a hatha yogi, wanting to master a practice of yoga in 22 years. In Kundalini Yoga, you can master the practice in 11 minutes, in 3 minutes, and you will change your life instantly and drastically, and many, many good fortunes will come to you. In the practice of Kundalini Yoga, we start with a mantra, an opening mantra, and it is Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. We chant this 3 times together, and it means I bow to the divine infinite wisdom within me. So bring your palms together and activate your palms with a little bit of heat. You're going to bring the thumbs against the sternum, press the palms together so the elbows lift. You're going to close the eyes and focus out the third eye point. So it's that space between the eyebrows and about an inch above. So go ahead and take a deep inhale and hold the breath. Hold and squeeze. Consolidate your energy. And exhale. Good, now inhale through the third eye point to the back of the brain, bringing oxygen to the brain, and then focus out the third eye, exhale. Now inhale around the body and visualize yourself surrounded and protected in golden light. And exhale. Inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Hold the breath, squeeze up, press the palms together. Now touch the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Hold and squeeze. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Open the eyes. We're going to do a beginning practice called the Ego Eradicator. This practice can be done by itself, or it can be done in this next set of opening warm-up sequence. So I'll show you the breath technique first, and then I'll show you the arms. So the breath is called a breath of fire, and the navel point will pump. And the breath will look like this and sound like this. So it's a forceful inhale and exhale out through the nose at a quick and rapid pace. So it's like this. Okay, you're going to stretch your arms up in the air. The fingertips will be in the pads of the palms, and the thumbs will reach towards one another. You'll close the eyes, focus out the third eye point, roll the shoulders down the back, elbows straight. Inhale and begin. Keep going, keep breathing, keep with the breath of fire. Keep stretching the arms up. Pump the navel, keep going. Strong breath. Inhale. Squeeze up. Now bring the thumb tips together to touch. Stretch the fingertips up. Elbows are straight. Squeeze up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze like you're stopping the flow of urination. Draw the energy up the spine. Tongue to the roof of the mouth. Project out the third eye. And exhale. Sweep the arms down to the earth. Touch the earth with the hands. Inhale deep. Exhale completely. This balances the electromagnetic field of the body. This clears the ego space. This balances all of the chakras, and it allows you to have a new lease on life in just 1 to 3 minutes. 1 to 2 to 3 minutes, actually. So whatever you choose to do, whatever your level of practice, if you're a beginner, start small. Just start with a minute like we did here today. But I do encourage you to go for a little bit longer and push yourself beyond your comfort zone, because we want to get past the comforts, conveniences, and concepts of any practice. So this practice balances all of the chakras, the electromagnetic field, and it brings the body back into a state of balance, clearing the ego state. This is something that you can do every single day. As a beginner, I would suggest to do 1 minute, and as someone that wants to build onto their practice, move up to 3 minutes. So timing in Kundalini Yoga is really important. Now I'm going to share with you another practice individually that can be done, or remember, this can all be done as a set. This is called Fists of Anger. You will place the thumbs into the mound of the pinky finger, and then you're going to make fists over the thumb. The arms will come like this, and we're going to do some sort of little King Kong move. But this helps clear the anger from the body, this deep internal anger that maybe you've stored over lifetimes or this life, or in a moment you can actually clear yourself. The breath technique will be similar to the breath of fire, but it's going to be out the mouth. So you're going to go like this. And then the arms are going to sweep up and over the head like this. And you're going to link the breath with the arms. Now close the eyes, stare at the third eye, and begin. Inhale, stretch up. Now flip the arms under and interlace the fingertips, palms up. Now squeeze up, hold the breath in, and now visualize white. White flowing through the body, white clearing the body, white clearing the anger, and exhale, inhale. Hold the breath again. Now white around the body, white surrounding the body, white in the body. Clear the anger, clear it for years and years and years and lifetimes. And exhale, inhale. Squeeze up, hold. Now consolidate the energy. And exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now we're going to do a practice called stretch pose. And it's really, really important, the first part of your day, the very first part of your day, that you work the navel. Because we want to be able to project from our navel point so people can hear us speak. It's likely that if we're not speaking from our navel, that people aren't actually hearing what we say. So if we want to be more effective in our communication, we do a little stretch pose, 1 to 3 minutes a day, and it totally changes your experience. So lie down on your back. The head, neck, and shoulders will lift up slightly off the floor. The arms will stretch up. The legs will lift up 6 inches, and you'll begin breath of fire. If this is difficult for you, you can bring your hands underneath your hips for a little support. And if that's difficult for you, you can let one foot go down and the other foot go down and change places. But let's get going. Staring at the toenails, keep breathing, keep going. And inhale. Now squeeze and hold. Exhale completely. Hold. and release. Lie down on your back, inhale, and exhale. Take this time to just rest for a few moments on your back. Maybe even press the fingertips into the navel point, and you'll start to feel that pulsation of the third chakra, this solar plexus energy. You're going to separate your legs wide, and this is just working on the various meridians in the body. You have meridians all over the body, inside and outside, and so we're opening up the channels of energy. The hands will be on the knees, or they will be on the toes, pressing the toenails. So however you'd like to do it, the inhale is center. Exhale down, nose to the knee. Inhale up, exhale down, and keep going. Inhale up. Hold the breath. Now squeeze up. And exhale, fold forward. And just hang out there. Stretch your arms forward. Inhale and exhale. Come all the way back up. And now you are ready for your meditation. We're going to chant together a mantra called Sa Re Sa Sa. And this is the mantra to open up all of the other mantras. And in Kundalini Yoga, we use this mantric practice to create an architecture, like what I said in the beginning of the practice. A very simple mantra that you may hear or may have heard before is Sat Nam. Truth is my identity. So when we use the word Sat Nam, it's almost like if you imagine yourself getting into your car and it had just been raining and now your car is covered with dirt because in LA you have pollution all over your car, and the one way for you to clean your car window is for you to pull the little lever back, and then the windshield wiper fluid comes on and the windshield wiper goes. And then all of a sudden you have a clear window. This is exactly what the mantra Sat Nam does to a space between you and anybody else, or to any space that you're in. It actually creates that washing of the windows so anybody can see with clarity and you can see with clarity. Because when we can operate from the clear light of truth, then we're operating with clarity and honesty. So we want to use a little bit more of a complicated mantra to open up all of these other song practices. The mantra is Sa Re Sa Sa, Sa Re Sa Sa, Sa Re Sa Rang, Hara Re Hara Hara, Hara Re Hara Hara, Hara Re Hara Hara, Hara Rang. And down below, you'll see it written out very clearly, so you can read the words if you'd like. But what I want you to try to do is move your tongue. Because even if this is a very complicated language for you to speak in the beginning, many yogic practices, you see the index finger and the thumb together to touch. And you just rest it on your knees. The eyes will close, and we'll begin the music to chant together. Go ahead and take an inhale and an exhale. And as this music begins to play, start to feel yourself. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare hare re hare hare ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa re sa sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare re hare ram. Sa re sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare re hare ram. Sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare re hare ram. Sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare re hare ram. Sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare re hare ram. Inhale deep. Hold the breath. And now I want you to squeeze up. Squeeze up like you're stopping the flow of urination. Draw the energy up. And now focus out the crown of the head. Draw the energy up. And now, like a tiny trumpet, out the crown of the head and around the body. Surround the body in protection. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So that was just a few minutes. To complete the practice of Kundalini Yoga, we chant the mantra Sat Nam, like I shared with you earlier, 3 times to clear the space, to close the energy that we created in the container before when we opened the practice. So close your eyes, press the palms together. Inhale deep. Exhale completely. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Thank you so much for joining me today. And to find out more about other Kundalini Yoga videos, there will be more to come with Taylor Iwalker for Poppy and Seed. And stay tuned for this exciting month of